Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome on back. So today we are talking the Yankee Candle Halloween launch for 2025 and my haul and what I think of it and just about all the fun stuff from Yankee Candle this past weekend. So Yankee Candle launched their Halloween August 23rd this year. Typical timing as always. And what was interesting about the launch this year was there's two fragrances, Witch's Brew and the Mystical Tarot card in the 2-wick format were not available in store or online. And speaking to my store, they said they won't be getting the Tarot card. Not sure about the Witch's Brew, but that does seem to be like these two fragrances in these formats here are going to be Target exclusives, wholesale exclusives, food store exclusives, you know. Right now they've only been available at Target, and right now, as of recording this, August 24th, if you're a Target Circle member, their candles are buy one, get one half off, so $22 is the regular price. So you basically get two for, well, $35, $36, which is the price of one at Yankee's store. So, so there's that. So yeah, so Tarot card, Mystical Tarot card, this guy, and then the Witch's Brew in this format will be at Target online. So, Yankee Candle, where the hell have you been in the past 10 years? Geez almighty, this is a great launch. Super excited about this launch. The returning fragrances, the new fragrances, and the accessories. Best launch in a decade. Right, 2017, then the year of the alligator hands. You all remember the alligator hands? That's when they really took a nosedive, was the alligator hands. So, I mean, we've got the return of candy corn. I mean, come on. We've got the return of Forbidden Apple. Come on. We've got essentially ghostly treats and spooky sweets. Just crazy. So they had two collections this year, and by the way, their marketing team, call me guys, because you should have been promoting this. With this collection that you guys put out this year, Yankee should have been promoting this, because so many folks have commented on my videos that they had no clue that Yankee was launching on the 23rd, because they didn't post anything. They posted something Thursday, maybe an email on Thursday of this week. If you have a store near you, which very little people do now, they gave out bounce back coupons, for the past month and a half or so, saying, hey, we're launching. And then they showed the one, what do they call it, the Halloween favorites collection or whatever, whatever that's called there. But yeah, no one knew. So, great year. So I'll start off with that. So, let's go in here. So, these candles, right? These are only available in single wick here. So, I know a lot of people are hating on the label. I kind of like them. I do wish they were available in 2 wicks as well, but this collection is only available in single wick. So, we've got Trick or Treat here, which is candy corn of old. We'll go into it there. Forbidden Apple, it's the same name, Forbidden Apple there. I don't hate it. So those are two I got in that collection. And then they have this new Haunted Village collection, which is 4 fragrances. And this is the collection, man, they should have been advertising like crazy. Because this collection comes in everything. Comes in milk cups, comes in small tumblers, comes in single wick, comes in large tumblers, comes in the plugins, comes in all the formats, even the little mini candles it comes in. So here we have Spooky Sweets. And this collection, I bought all 4 in the 2 wicks. Mystic Toys, Phantom Bookshop, amazing. And then Apothecary Potions, my least favorite. So let's get into Trick or Treat. So Trick or Treat, candy corn of old. I bought 2 of these. Started burning one already. So what do we got here? We've got Fill Your plastic pumpkin to the brim with a spellbinding assortment of sweet, dreamy delights. Candy corn, butter, and spooky sugar notes make this an inviting Halloween escape. Fresh syrup, candy corn, butter, spooky sugar, vanilla bean. So, candy corn, Yankee Candle's candy corn is one of the best in the business, and it went away for over 10 years. Not sure why, but it is back, and yeah, this is one of the most authentic candy corn fragrances that you can get these days. And like I said, I don't mind the label. They were on sale, buy three, get three free. I didn't mind that sale because that's what I do. I buy them all and review them. I know some folks didn't like having to buy three to get three, and I understand that. Last year I think they did $17 candles, something like that. But this year they did buy three, get three on everything in the store. So you can mix and match the candles with the accessories and kind of make your own deal there. But yeah, so we'll report back on that one. Next up we have here is Forbidden Apple. Right there. Be charmed by this deliciously forbidden fragrance. Autumnal cider and green apple notes are transformed into Halloween magic by the scents of black oak and vanilla noir. Bergamot, green apple, apple cider, black oak, and vanilla noir, right? This is the Forbidden Apple of old, kind of like a green apple Granny Smith, with the underlying notes of that woody note in there, but it's an undeniable green apple fragrance for sure. Again, great to have this back. Not sure why it's not in the 2-wick tumbler either, but take what we can get. And again, I don't mind the label, so all right. All right, so next we have the Haunted Village collection, which again, like I said, they should have been promoting this one. It's, whereas like the Halloween favorites, right? They had the Brunello Toffee, and they had the Witch's Brew and the Single Wick, and then they had the Blood Orange Pumpkin, but then they had the Forbidden Apple and the Trick or Treat, the candy corn there. That's kind of like your mainstream collection, right? Like, I get it. But then they surprised us, I reported on the last week of this new collection that was coming to stores, and they should have focused on this, really. At least they should have focused on it at least a month ago, right? Because people are spending their money on Kringle. And Yankee's never going to come close to Kringle when it comes to Halloween, but Yankee is the best they've been in 10 years when it comes to Halloween. Something happened up there. I don't know exactly what, but something happened, and they said, we've got to switch things around here. So glad that happened. There's still some improvements, but I'm going to give them credit where it's due. This is the best Halloween in 10 years, hands down. So we got these 4 Halloween Village collection candles there. So we have Apothecary Potion. This by far is my least favorite, and I probably honestly won't be burning it to review. It's probably going to go back, and I'm going to get another one of the other ones here. This is just a very, very fruity fragrance that, after I just praised Yankee so much for the Halloween, I don't think this fits in the Halloween collection here. So Apothecary Potions, very fruity. The veil between worlds is pulled away as this mystical fragrance surrounds you. Blackberry notes intertwined with black tea and cedarwood aromas to create a moody and intriguing apothecary potion. Raspberry, strawberry, green herbs, blackberry, black tea, jasmine, praline, and cedarwood. So it's hard to tell. This is sort of like a dark purple wax. You can kind of see it on the wick there. It's all those things. It's just a fruity mess, I have to call it, right? It's got the blackberry and like the sweet tart notes in here, but I'm not really pulling out any of that jasmine. But I mean, I like the label on these. Very cool as well. Better than the other collection, but again, I don't mind either labels. So you have Apothecary Potions. If you like fruity blackberry fragrances, this will be for you. It's not for me. All right, next we'll go with I'll go with Mystic Toys. It's a good one. Mystic Toys. It's kind of like a light lavender tan kind of deal going on here. So this one is a mystical toy shop with wares that are just a bit stranger and a little too real. Notes of clove bud, violet petals, and vanilla bean build a complex floral scent you'll want to play with. Clove bud, beeswax, violet petals, dusty peony, aged linen, patchouli, vanilla bean, and sandalwood. So, powdery, 100% powdery. Get that linen note in there, and the violet. Sort of like a Kringle. Wolfsbane, toned down a lot, okay, but in that same breath, right? Very, very similar. Take that, tone it down. This is what you got, Mystic Toy Shop. I kind of figure like you're in, because the bookshop's really, the bookshop is the star of the show. Well, so is Spooky Sweets. They're tied. This is a good tied for second. But yeah, you can kind of feel like if you go into an old toy store, like a small ma pa toy store, like down the shore or somewhere else in like a small town. Like Peddler's Village has a toy store, and it's been there 30 some years, right? But there may be little areas in the back there that this would kind of smell like. So just kind of figure that out there. All right, now the next two tied for first. So we'll go with Phantom Bookshop. So we got Phantom Bookshop there with the Raven and the book. Perfect, right? Edgar Allan Poe reference. Okay. So this one is what lurks inside the pages of this creaky old bookshop. Scents of orange, rose, and vanilla parchment are written together to create spine-tingling mystery. Orange, rose, grapefruit, aged ink, cinnamon leaves, myrrh, olibanum, hedione, patchouli, vanilla parchment, guaiacwood, and amber. So ignore all the citrus notes in here. I know some folks are like, what is citrus doing in this candle? Well, it's there, but it really is that paper, that aged paper, that ink on the paper, that dusty kind of old school bookstore or old library. You can kind of smell like the old wood, but it's mainly the paper, the parchment paper, the paper with the ink on it there. I think it's just a great fragrance, rose and vanilla parchment. That's what they say, but it's like a fresh, clean kind of fragrance there. So I will probably exchange the Blackberry tea for this one, I'm thinking, because I already got two of the next one. And we also have accessories here to talk about real quick. But let's get over the Spooky Sweets here. Man, so this is the only other version I have of Ghostly Treats, and that damn Happy Halloween black licorice fragrance is taking over this whole candle. So it's really hard to get a straight up view of what Ghostly Treats is, but from what I can tell, this is like 98% Ghostly Treats. It is ghost made of fluffy white marshmallow haunt the sweet shop concoction. Notes of black vanilla and dark foamed amber add spookiness to the scent. Juniper berry, clove, marshmallow ghost, cocoa, black vanilla, maple sugar, cashmere, foamed amber, and hazelnut. Again, it is just that black vanilla is a really interesting scent profile there. But it mixes with that marshmallow, and it's just a really sweet vanilla marshmallow fragrance that is warm and, toasty. Kind of like, not quite like a campfire marshmallow, like a roasted marshmallow on a campfire. Slightly different, slightly less intense like that. Very, very good. Haven't burned it yet. I cannot wait to burn this. This one excites me a lot. So, yeah, if you want Ghostly Treats, this is what you're going to get. Closest you're going to get. And now someone will say, it could be like Marshmallow Friends, like the Christmas candle from a few years ago. A lot of years ago that they used to bring back all the time. No, that's a lot sweeter than this. This has that warmy note in there. That is just like pure that. So favorites, Phantom Bookshop and Spooky Sweets tied for 1. 2 is going to be Mystic Toys, and down the road is Blackberry, is the Apothecary Potion. And then, yeah, Forbidden Apple and Candy Corn Trick or Treat in that collection, amazing. So let's get into the accessories here. So I only got 2 accessories, but they were great because I just don't need a lot of accessories. But picked this up. I actually ordered this last year and just picked it up yesterday. But I got it when it's half off here. This is great. Kind of reminds me very much of a Homeworks pedestal because it does have that, you know, the black painting in there. And say, if you don't like the gold, I'm not a huge gold fan. I might talk to Melanie and see how I could maybe paint this, make it a little bit more spooky. Maybe paint it like a black or a dark gray, or maybe even like a brown and black mixed together there. So, all right, and the other 2 Halloween accessories are from the Halloween collection here. This is the candle holder, right? It's nice and thick. We got the orange metallic on the inside there. They had 2 different versions of this. They had this haunted house one, and then they had one that was the witches like this. So they matching pair. I got 1 of each. Those was pretty unique there. These are what, $30, right? I got some like glitter pattern, right? This is all textured on here. Metallic, light reflects really nice. You don't have to use this with a candle. You can put some battery operated fairy lights in here and let them twinkle and do all that kind of fun stuff. You can be your own Valerie Parhill. But yeah, that's gonna glow orange. Really, really well done. And the last one here I got is the witch one. So the witch one is cool because it's like 3-dimensional, right? So you've got these up front, and then you got these other witches in the background. Same thing with the bats. Bats up front, bats in the background. So when it does flicker, it'll kind of give a nice little illumination there. But yeah, I got this. This was like $28, and yeah, they're like stickers galore on the bottom of this. But yeah, I think from knowing from the past, these kind of accessories have sold out like almost instantly. And there was a similar pattern in the same color scheme of this that was available in the outlets only a few years ago. All right, so what did you guys think of the Yankee Candle Halloween this year? Did you guys pick anything up? Curious what everyone else's thoughts were. So once again, thanks for watching, and stay safe out there. Have a good one.